Missing someone. With all your heart. Missing someone. With
I keep going to film this damn video with no microphone. But now we have a microphone, so this is turning into an ASMR channel. Okay, back to the intro. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the video. Welcome. I don't know. Point is, you're here. Thank you for clicking on. This is hard. Let's try this again. First things first, the background. I'm actually not at home right now. I'm house sitting this weekend, so this is not my space. I wasn't really sure where to film this video, but the setup is kind of nice right here, so you're gonna deal with the kitchen. Today I am gonna do a video on how to get this look. If you have me on Snapchat, you know that this is probably my 3,000th time filming the video. Just kidding, it's only my third. First time I deleted all the fucking footage, second time I didn't like the footage, and third time is hopefully gonna be the charm. So thank you for being here. You're probably wondering, what the fuck am I doing on YouTube? I'm wondering the same thing. The whole point of me even being here is because I want Shane to do a series on me. But let's be real. I have really no other reason than because I fucking want to. I mean, I've wanted to do this for a very long time. So I'm gonna do it. Haters are gonna say, bitch, why are you on YouTube? And haters are also gonna say,
your makeup ain't even that good.
But you know what I say to haters? You're probably right. I don't give a fuck about what the haters say in real life. There should be no difference now that there's a screen in between us. So we're gonna do it. I wanna do YouTube, so I'm gonna do it. And if it crashes and burns, it crashes and burns. If not, I had a lot of fun making this video, and I definitely will be making more. So if you are interested to see those, please subscribe. Please like this video also. What other cliche stuff do they say in these? Oh, there's a notification bell. So if you want to get a little jingle when I upload, tap the little bell and your phone will go ding!
This bitch uploaded another video, go check it out!
You should be that excited. Mom. I can't think of anything else to say, so again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And I hope you guys enjoy. I mean, let's do this. Okay, guys, you weren't going to see the face makeup, but my mom actually called and we were talking for a little while and I wanted to get started. So everything is just going to be listed in the bottom if you are curious to know what it is. Let's jump right in. The first thing I am doing is picking up the shade Innocent from the Tarteist Pro palette. I'm using a Jaclyn Hill 33 brush, but you can use any sort of flat blending brush. I'm just putting some color back into the eye and also laying it down where I am going to carve out my new crease. If you have hooded eyes, you know that little horizontal fold of skin happening above my eyeball is where my original crease is, but if we lay shadow in there, it all gets lost, so we don't do that. You also want to avoid these kind of dome-like motions. I find that makes my hood look even bigger, so I kind of take linear strokes, even bringing that outer corner up to meet the tip of my eyebrow, just because I kind of like that winged eyeshadow look. It brings the eyelid a little bit higher up, makes it look a little bit bigger, and makes that hood look a little bit smaller. I also like to very lightly bring it into the innermost corner of my hood to create a little bit of depth there because it always looks a little flat to me. Then you're going to just go in with that same color, adding more or less pressure, more or less product, making it deeper. Secondly, I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill 32 brush with the second shade, which is Whimsy from the Tarteist Pro palette. It really is just going to be to carve out that crease even more. I like to use upward kind of pushing motions, I guess. I'm showing it here. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. I'm showing it here because I wasn't sure how I would best explain that. You kind of just want to push up with the tip of your brush to create the most depth where that crease is going to be, and then swipe over it underneath and over just to kind of smoke it out, blend it out so it doesn't look so harsh. Going over, doing that same thing over and over again until we get the look that we want, the depth that we want. I really only use 2 shades for this look, the Innocent and the Whimsy shade from the Tarteist Pro palette. Tarteist Pro palette. I feel like I said that 30 times. But like I said, you're just going to add more or less product, more or less pressure. Then I take the third brush, which is this flatter, fluffy packing. I don't know. You can see. You are really just going to focus Whimsy in the outer corner and then bring a little bit into that crease. I wanted to do this so that I could pack more color on that outer corner, because when I throw the pigment in the middle, I would have lost it if I didn't add more. So as you can see here, we're just packing on the color, making it as deep as we want it before we go out and blend the edges. I know the edges look a little bit rough and choppy, but don't worry, we will go and blend them out and make it look a lot more smooth. I then am taking the Jaclyn Hill for the 50th time 41 brush and spraying it with some all-nighter spray and then dipping in to that ColourPop pigment. It is gorgeous. I'm bringing it all over the lid pretty much, bringing it even up over into that crease shade that we packed there. I noticed that I was starting to get some into this Makeup Forever compact and started freaking out a bit, so we switched to Morphe. But anyways, you're just going to pack the shade all over. You can see I'm kind of imitating that winged shadow look that I did with the crease, bringing the corner up to the eyebrow, I guess. I don't know how to explain that, but you can pretty much just see where I'm packing all the color. If it looks like I'm bringing it a little bit too high, you can definitely stop here and kind of have it look a little bit more cut. But I wasn't looking for a cut crease, otherwise I would have laid some concealer down and cut that baby. But no, we're just kind of looking for a blended, glittery look. So I brought the glitter all the way up, and then as you can see here, brought the other brush that I use, which is kind of just like a fluffy pencil brush, and blended that transition shade Innocent right over it. I lost a little bit too much of the glitter, so as you can see, I'm just going back and forth. I didn't pick up any more of the pigment. I know I keep saying glitter. I didn't pick up any more of the pigment. I really just used the excess that was already on the brush and blended it back up. Going back and forth, taking the pigment, taking the pencil brush, taking the pigment. Really, you kind of just play around with it until it is blended to where you like it and nothing looks too choppy. You can't see where something starts and where it ends. We want it to just be all smooth, and my nose was getting kind of itchy there, so I had to use a brush and take care of that. But yeah, as you can see, we're just going back and forth, making it nice and pretty. Okay, so for the inner corner, I didn't spray this brush with any Fix Plus or all-nighter or anything. I just took it right into the pigment and popped it right into the inner corner. Once I did that, I realized I wanted to kind of merge it with the gold a little bit. So I blend them together in kind of a triangular shape in the inner corner. That way it's not really coming too much into the lid, but it's not just staying in the little inner corner, if you know what I mean. Also, really quickly before I add some highlight underneath the brow, I like to kind of just smoke up whatever shade I have going on in the crease so that it doesn't look too choppy and it looks nice and smooth. Today I am using the shades Ethereal, I think it's pronounced, and Glam from the Tarteist Pro palette. I just mixed them together because I thought it was pretty. You can use whatever. Then I moved right on to eyeliner, but your girl is blind, so I gotta get real close to the mirror in order to see what the freak is going on. And dry those babies down, dry them off, Make sure they are nice and dry before you open your eyes. Then we are gonna move on to shadow in the lower lash line. I sound like a robot. Anyways, shadow in the lower lash line. Then I also like to just bring it underneath the wing a little bit. I was using the Color Mod from the same palette. Then I am just going to go and bronze up the face. I like to just do a little chisel on them cheeks, bring some color onto the forehead, those temples. And I don't do it right here, but you will also see me bring it down underneath to them chins. I know we're not getting rid of them as if I would at the gym, but I like to just darken it up down there, making it look a little bit more diminished, so when I take my selfies, I am doing a little bit more catfishing than the makeup is already doing. Anyways, so bronze up the nose as well. If you would like, this is just a super quick in a pinch nose contour. I take the same exact brush and the same bronzer and just run it on the sides of my nose. This particular day I was using a new bronzer from ColourPop and I felt like it kind of had a red undertone, so it made my nose look a little bit more red. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but anyways, then we're gonna move on to blush. Again, you can use whatever you would like. This is another ColourPop one. ColourPop did not sponsor this video, I promise. Just kidding. Anyways, get all blushed up and we will move on. Okay, so I went ahead and threw my lashes on off camera. These are absolutely nothing special. They are just some Ardell Wispies that I actually doubled up because I thought they were just a little too natural on their own. And then moving on to highlighter. For this look, I'm using the Anastasia like Sun Dip palette, I believe it's called. Just because the highlighters are obviously bronzier, and that's just what I was looking for this look. You can most definitely use whatever you would like. Then once we are highlighted, we are going to just throw some all-nighter spray. Whatever setting spray you have also works. Then push it into the skin a bit. Before I move on to lips, I always take this giant fluffy brush that I actually picked up from Claire's and just merge everything together as far as like blush, bronzer, highlighter goes. Bring it all together. Then my blind ass is trying to read what's on those ColourPop Lippie sticks. I decided to go with the shade Lumiere at first, but he was looking a little bit too purple for me, so I take the shade at Twilight and just pop it into the middle to try to create a little bit more dimension. But I'm not gonna lie, still wasn't liking it. It was just a little bit too purple for me. So I take at Twilight once more and I just bring it all over the lips, covering Lumiere, and the combination actually was beautiful, I thought. Hopefully you guys like it too. That pretty much completes the look, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, if you even made it this far. Again, as I said before, I will be making more, so don't forget to subscribe. Also like this one, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out!